Greetings. Today we will visit Crawford and Perry counties as we continue west along the Ohio River. Exploring Crawford and Perry counties from Harrison County and O'Bannon State Park, the route enters Crawford County. Crawford County was formed on January the 29th, 1818, when Governor Jonathan Jennings signed the legislation that established it. There is some disagreement over whom the county was named. It was either Secretary of State at the time, William H. Crawford, or Revolutionary War hero Colonel William Crawford. Mount Sterling was chosen as the initial county seat. The legislature carved land out of Harrison, Perry, and Orange counties to create Crawford County. Mount Sterling resident James Brashear allowed county officials to use his new log house as a courthouse. Mount Sterling served as the county seat until 1822 when it moved to Leavenworth. The county seat remained in Leavenworth until 1843 when it moved to Fredonia. In 1896, during a courthouse war, armed residents of English confiscated the county records and moved them to English, which remains the county seat. Leavenworth, Indiana is the first town you'll encounter as you travel west on Indiana State Road 62. At Leavenworth, visitors will find a public access site for launching boats on the river, as well as a spot to view some majestic views of Horseshoe Bend and the Ohio River. Diners can lunch at the Overlook Restaurant while overlooking the magnificent vista. You find the Overlook Restaurant at 1153 West State Road 62, Leavenworth, Indiana, 47137. You can phone 812-739-4264. Continue west on Indiana State Road 62. When you reach its intersection with the Alton-Fredonia Road, you can take a little diversion to see Artist Point and Schooner Point Road. These roads are somewhat narrow and wind along the river. However, they provide some nice vistas of the river as they pass through some lovely rural countryside. Artist Point is a quaint little spot in Crawford County that has been a mecca for artists, sightseers, and photographers for many years. The panoramic view of the river makes this a perfect stopping point on the scenic drive along the Cannelton Pool of the Ohio River. Artist Point is breathtaking any time of the year. To get there, turn south on the South Fredonia Road at its intersection with Indiana State Road 66. In Fredonia, the South Fredonia Road intersects the Alton-Fredonia Road. A left turn on the Alton-Fredonia Road brings the traveler to Artist Point, about 1.5 miles from the intersection at State Road 66. There is a pull-off large enough for 2 cars. The drive takes the traveler through the rural countryside inhabited by forests and fields. It makes a lovely fall drive. Across the river, the panorama includes some beautiful view of Kentucky farmland. The adventurous traveler can continue driving south on the Alton-Fredonia Road to Schooner Point. A large wooden sign that reads Scenic Drive, Schooner Point, at the intersection of the Alton-Fredonia Road and Johnson Lane marks the way. This is a narrow gravel road, hilly and pretty. It does descend steeply in places. Afraid that I would find no place to turn around, I flagged down a mail lady. She said this was the Alton-Fredonia Road, and then a bit further down the road, the county had it blocked off. However, there was a road to the right that would take us back up to the blacktop road we had been on earlier. After passing under some impressive limestone cliffs very close to the road and towering over the river, we did find the road that turned right. Schooner Point is located at this intersection, which boasts another wonderful view of the Ohio River. The Cape Sandy Road turns north at this point. None of the roads are well marked, so you've got to be a little careful and make sure you have your phone or GPS with you so you don't get lost. Anyway, Schooner Point eventually morphs into the South Alton-Fredonia Road at a 90-degree bend. This road continues to the hamlet of Alton, which fronts the Ohio River. The Alton-Fredonia Road becomes High Street in Alton, continues straight to Buzzard Street Road, County Road 36, and turn left. This road leads to the Buzzard Roost Recreation Area, buried deep in the Hoosier National Forest. Buzzard Roost is an overlook on the Ohio River that provides a panoramic view of the Ohio River. The site has a picnic area, though there is no potable water at this recreation area. Camping is allowed, and there are porta pots. There is a good view of the river through the trees, but still quite nice. There is a 1/2-mile trail here. When we visited there, we ate lunch on a bench overlooking the river. During our visit, we hiked the trail. There is an overlook that affords a nice view of the river. The trail is mostly level. It actually starts by the road, passes through the picnic area, overlook, and on down to the river. I continued until I almost reached the bottom. There are 2 ways down to the bottom, both requiring a vertical rock climb of about 15 feet. I didn't want to do that, so I just turned around and returned to the car. Buzzard Road continues on and at some point becomes a Dexter Magnet Road. The Dexter Magnet Road makes a left-right jog at Parks Road that's not marked, but the Dexter Magnet Road leading south from the T is visible and marked. There is another pull-off here across from the lodge at Buzzard Roost. This lodge has rooms overlooking the river. The pull-out provides another magnificent view of the river, similar to Artist Point. You follow Dexter Magnet Road through Dexter to State Route 66 and take a left turn. State Road 66 leads to another nice little river town called Derby. We stopped at Mulser Park, which is just off the highway. Derby is a nice little town with several cottages to rent right along the river. They have a community center, restaurant, grocery, and gas station. They also have a boat slip for boaters on the Ohio to gas up, eat, and rest in the small Mulser Park at Derby. We passed the park, which also affords a nice view both up and down the river. An interesting story details how Buzzard Roost Overlook got its name. John Hatfield operated a smokehouse in Magnet, Indiana, about 3 miles south of here. Buzzards, attracted by the leftovers from the animal carcasses that piled up along the river, began roosting in great numbers in this area. Though the smokehouse no longer exists, buzzards still roost here. Buzzard Roost Recreational Area is at Boone Creek Road, 1-800-877-8339. At this point, you have already entered Perry County when you entered Magnet. Perry County was formed on November the 1st, 1814 from Warwick County. It was named for Commodore Oliver Hazard Perry, who defeated the British squadron in the decisive Battle of Lake Erie in 1813. The route continues west along Indiana State Road 66 to Eagles Bluff Park and the Overlook, which is a really nice. It's actually a lock system along the river. And then you'll go to Cannelton before you enter Spencer County, which we will visit next week. The majestic Ohio River forms Indiana's entire southern border, creating a lovely subject for a road trip. Quaint river towns lie along its route, connected by the Ohio River Byway. The byway stretches from the Mississippi River in southwestern Illinois to the Ohio River source in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This book mostly follows the Indiana route, though it deviates in places to back roads that border the river. The route includes 13 counties, which are among Indiana's oldest counties and contain some of the state's oldest cities and towns. Exploring the Ohio River could serve as your guide on a scenic and historic road trip along Indiana's southern border, the Great Ohio River. You can find the book on my website, www.mossyfeetbooks.com, where you can purchase it direct from me. It is also available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It is available at the Walnut Street Variety Shop on George Street in Batesville, Indiana. I hope you enjoyed this podcast.